Hello everyone. In this video, we will have the basic commands in creating the 3D wall in floor plan. You can have your scaling here. Just click the annotation scale of the current view. You can decide if it is 1:1 or 1:100. So I will be using 1:1, which is 100%. Then make sure that your snap cursor to 2D references points is turned on. Your object snap tracking is turned on, and your ortho mode is turned on. So first, let us create a line. The trick is you have to create a polyline, then specify for the first point. Since this unit is in millimeters, say I have a 6,000 millimeters here, and then I have 5,000 millimeters going upwards, and then I will have a 2,500 going here, then 2,500 going upwards, then another 2,500 here, 3,000 going upwards, and then I will have 6,000 units here, then here. So now I created this figure which serves as my floor plan. Then I would like to make this as a partition, a room. So I will create a line here, then another line here. And I would like also to have another partition here. So polyline. Then say I have here 1,5, then another 1,5, and another 1,5. So I created this as my reference line. So the next thing I have to do is to offset the wall, and then I have to specify 150 for the thickness of the wall, and then click this one. So also this one, and this one here, and another offset here. As you observed, we created a wall, and then we have to trim. We already trimmed the unnecessary lines. Then the next thing we have to do is to use the push-pull command so that we can push the faces of the wall upwards. And then later on we will use the extrude command. So there's a difference between extrude and push-pull. Extrude works on the sketch profiles and for the planar faces, while the push-pull works on faces or the edges. I would like to use the command instead of the 3D modeling. So use the orbit here to change the orbit of your figure. So as you can see, it changes. Make sure your figure is closed so we can enable the press pull. Okay, type press pull in your command line, then you can have it here. Click here, then project upwards, and then specify the point. Say for example we have the 2,900 units so as you can see, the wall pushes upwards and it creates a solid wall. If you want to add details in your floor plan, you can isolate the solid walls by doing this. So first, you have to highlight the projected walls, solid walls, and then right click. You can find the isolate here, and then you can hide object. As you noticed, the projected solid walls are hidden. You can add details here if you want. For example, I would like to add an elevation of 100 mm for the flooring. You have to create a polyline, type PL, and then create here another figure so that we can project the polyline. Then click here. As you observe, it covers some of the region of my floor plan, and then command the extrude and then use orbit. So it changes the position. The next thing we have to do is to click the polyline. Then let's command the extrude or EXT for shortcut. And then I have to specify 100 mm for the elevation. As you notice, it creates another layer. Also in this region, I would like to add details, like for example, so just offset here, another 150. So we created this one. and then this one, this. To avoid difficulties using the press pull command or the extrude command, you can have the sectioning of your walls so that you will have an ease of editing when it comes to 3D modeling. Next, I will command the press pull again, and then I will click here. Then I will project this to 1200. After that, you can now show the hidden lines. Just right click again and then click the isolate and then end object isolation. You noticed that the hidden lines are shown again. This is the solid figure that we created. Then you can change the appearance of your 3D wall by clicking this. You can have the conceptual, hidden, realistic, shaded with edges, shades of gray, sketchy, wireframe, and the X-ray. I would like to have the shades of gray to project this one. As you noticed, I created now a 3D walls for the floor plan. We have here a vacant region. I'm just going to apply the press pull, then click here, and then click for the this space here. Then you can project it here. And then another one is this region. Command press pull, then project it here, and then you can have it here. If you notice, it projects the vacant region, then it's now okay. So now you can add details for your interior design. So you can add windows, the doors, and the furnitures based on your preferences. That should be all for now. Thank you.